All right, guys, welcome to our first match of Season 3. It should be a fun evening. Let's see here. Sorry, guys, one second. Have our first match of Season 3. Actually, we have 7 matches tonight, so we have a lot of action going on. We're going to try to fill you guys in as much as we can as we go along, but just a breakdown of what we have. We have 4 matches starting at 8 o'clock. So unfortunately, only 2 of them are going to be casted. One is on this channel here, HeartBreakers versus Eagle Slayers. And then also on our B stream, we have USO Gaming versus Polaris Gaming. So that's being casted by 50 Cal and Cryobank. So it should be a fun one there. Make sure to check out those guys as well, as they are getting the match I just mentioned, and also Minnesota Snowflakes versus XO Gaming later this evening at 10:30 Eastern as well. So we have 4 on stream total. I have FCats versus Nilex at 10. And then we also have Kings of Today versus Monarch Gaming at 9 Eastern. And then 2 more at 8 Eastern. I'm sorry, 1 more at 8 Eastern is... I'm sorry, there are 2 more. Excalibur versus Trial, and also FS Nation versus Team Primal. So a lot of action tonight. A lot going on. Hey, Jim, thank you for the follow. Godly, thank you for the follow as well, as we are working our way towards 1,500 followers. As soon as we reach that mark, I'm going to be a happy guy, because I had never expected that when we started this, like 16 months ago. So not too bad, but either way, everyone that's in here so far, appreciate you being here. Charlie, what's up, man? Happy to see you in there. Should have an exciting season ahead of us here. We have a lot of new teams, which is beautiful to see. Apex, thank you for the follow. It's going to be a lot of fun. With Season 2, we, for some reason, had a smaller turnout, and I think it was just because people were kind of burnt out from the game. The passion seems to be back towards the end here as we're plugging our way towards champs this year. But we've bumped it up 25 teams from 15 to 40. So it's going to be a really packed season. It's going to be a 7-week-long regular season, then playoffs. There are 5 divisions of 8 teams. So a lot going on here. These teams right here, I believe, are in Division 2, if I recall correctly. So nobody has a record yet. No one's played a game. But there's going to be a lot of action on this channel and our sister channel, the B stream as well, over the next couple weeks. So make sure to keep an eye out. I know probably a lot of people in here have heard me cast quite a bit, especially in Season 2, but I think we're going to have a lot of new people casting. The other stream is XP League B stream, so pretty straightforward, Charlie. So go give them a follow. There's a couple new guys casting there as well. I was supposed to have somebody casting with me, but unfortunately he got sick, so told him to take care of himself, and then everything else will work out. Kim, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you in here, supporting as always. But yeah, this is going to be a fun season, guys. We have a lot of new teams. A lot of people trying to make a name for themselves in the COD community. It's going to be a lot of fun. This E-Girl Slayers team is basically the same team as, I think, Imperium from last year. If anyone remembers them, Colin was on that team, obviously. He does have some new players with him, but overall, basically the same squad. I think they finished, top 6, top 8, something like that in playoffs. So very, very solid squad, but I don't know how much practice they have gotten. The other side, HeartBreakers, I don't know much about this team at all, unfortunately. They are a new squad to us, but I've seen them kind of making their rounds in other leagues, so good to see them out there making a name for themselves, getting themselves into some competition. It's beautiful to see. Oh, okay, fair enough, Kim. I appreciate that. Kim, make sure to tell your teams to not schedule when there's 8 other matches scheduled, so we can get them on stream. I'm just kidding, but seriously. But before I get started, totally, something I kind of want to... Patriot, what's up, man? He is our stats guy. Love to see it. Oh, I need to remember to take screenshots. That actually reminds me what I have to do. Okay. But yeah, we're actually adding stats this year, guys. In case you didn't know, something that we weren't able to do last year, but we tried to do it season 1. The spreadsheet didn't work out well, but this year I've all the confidence in the world it's going to work out well. So we're excited about that. Obviously, getting both streams up and rolling consistently. We have a lot of PC streamers. I know, Cam, me too. But we'll definitely get them in the future. If they would have announced it earlier, probably could have, but had to go with priority in terms of who posts first. So, but either way, Patriot. There's 2 getting streamed right now. It is this one, and then also the only getting streamed is USO Gaming versus Polaris Gaming. But there's actually 4 going on basically right now. In total, Excalibur versus Trials on as well, then FS Nation versus Team Primal. So 4 going on at 8 o'clock. We can only cover 2, sadly, but what channel is the other one? The other channel is XP League, or what is it? XP League B stream, I think it is. Yeah, XP League B stream. So, Deprensati, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Nice, pulling both up, man. Love to see it. Actually, yeah, we need to get that stream as well to affiliate, so it shouldn't take too long at all. I don't think. I think we've already reached the followers goal. I don't know about the viewers, but we'll have to see. But either way, some exciting stuff going on, guys. Let's see here. But today was a big day in Call of Duty overall. Is that patch came in? We saw some new GAs come down. The different ammunition we saw. So that's going to be something different to watch out for. The MP5 might have some major competition this season, as the 10mm rounds were GA along with the gun itself getting nerfed a little bit. We also did see a attachment for the Uzi get GA'd. And actually, I think just like all bullet attachments or whatever you want to call them were G8 overall. So it's basically just going to be standard gun attachments and things like that. Buds, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. But before we get started here, which I'm hoping we can get started soon, kind of want to go over with you guys how we do things here at XP League. I know some of you probably have heard me do this dozens of times, but I'm going to do it just so everyone that is new kind of has an idea of what we're all about. I know some of you have probably asked me, what's the prize pool for Season 3, this, that, and the other, and you've probably always heard me say, I don't know for sure, and that's for 2 reasons. One is our main source of the prize pool is our team entry fees, obviously. So because of so many teams, our prize pool is going to be at a minimum, I think, $950 this year. So that's exciting. That's a big jump up from last season. But another part of our prize pool is from our Twitch streams. We contribute so far all of what we make from the streams towards the prize pool as well. Hopefully in the future we can kind of do a majority and take some and put it towards the league and whatever else. But for the time being, all of it goes towards the stream, or goes towards the prize pool, the players, all that. So something we're excited that we can do and really kind of give back. It's a lot of fun. Patriot, yeah, I think it is set up. Let me double check and see where I put it, but where did I put that channel? Where did I put that channel? I think I put it in. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Patriot, I'm gonna tag you in it on Discord, so just so you can see it easily. But there it is. But yeah, so anyways, that's kind of how we do things here at XP. Basically, we try to do everything we can to help out our orgs, our players, whatever else. So anything you guys can do, so it goes towards you guys. We want to do everything we can to help out the people that have trusted in us to play and everything else. So that's kind of my spiel. And now we're gonna get into the COD here momentarily. And let's see, let me make sure that I have the teams right. Codcaster. Unfortunately, like I said, guys, my co-caster who did have a PC unfortunately had a medical emergency, so told him just to get better, and I will handle it here. Unfortunately, we're doing it old school. We shouldn't have this happen too much this season. The B stream probably will be mainly done on Xbox or PS4, but the main channel here should be on PC the majority of the time. Morgan's gonna be back casting Forest, which is gonna be huge. I think he'll be taking some matches. I think Friday. So we have a whole bunch of new casters as well, so you don't have to listen to me ramble on. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited about this season. And then we have some big things planned for the seasons after this as well. And also, guys, if you are curious, we are going to, I think after this season of our Contenders League, our free league, we are going to do something a little bit different to try to add something a little more fun in there. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe a throwback league of some sort. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. But a lot of fun things coming. Hopefully you guys are ready for some Call of Duty. I know I am. I had a nice little 2-week break from casting, had a lot of work to do behind the scenes, but I am happy to be back into it. I surprisingly enjoy casting more than I thought I would. Hopefully you guys are having a great Wednesday evening. Hopefully you got some fun plans for the 4th of July weekend. Make sure to stay healthy, guys. Don't want to get into that too much. Don't want to stir up the chat, which is surprisingly quiet right now. Patriot is the only one who is chatting with me. What are you guys doing? Come on. No worries, Colin. Appreciate the heads up, man. I do not know how the Monarch match went. I don't even know if it started yet. Thanks, Prodigy. Appreciate it, man. Let's see here. The Monarch match, that starts at... Okay, so that match doesn't start for an hour yet. DMR, what's up, brother? Yeah, it's definitely been a while. I was actually going through my friends list on here the other day. I'm like, oh my god, I actually came across your name. I'm like, oh my god, DMR's there. Love to see it. So I hope you're doing well, man. Charlie, you had the dedication of someone I'm very... Oh, just beautiful. The other one started. Awesome. Oh my god, Nina Soccer with a Twitch Prime. Things you'd love to see. See, guys, stuff like that is what gets this league to the top. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah, man, league is doing well. We had a little bit of a rough patch for a while when we kind of switched from the old guard to what we have now. But yeah, we are definitely thriving for sure. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well. Haven't talked to you in a bit, but let's see from the good old days. Ace with the follow. Thank you very much. Getting ever so close to 1,500 followers. Oh my gosh. Is that like a big time benchmark? If you get to 1,500, are you like full time legit? I think so. I think we are. The other one started. Awesome. Charlie, if you can, keep me updated on what the scores of that other one. I don't know if the casters are going to be able to or not, but either way, try to keep me updated as much as you can so I can update the stream here. Okay, thanks. Broby, what's up, my man? Yeah, did I see something about a coach? I was reading a bunch of stuff. I don't know where it went. Oh, the assistant coach. Okay, sweet. Awesome, Charlie. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So we got the assistant coach in here. And just so you know, we're waiting on one person from the side of Eagle Slayers as they are having internet issues, of course, on day one of the season. Love to see it. That's how it goes. Lean Cuisine. I do recall seeing that name. I'm like, what a great name. Just incredible. Okay, Paul. But guys, I hope we are doing well so far this week. I think a lot of people have a short week, either this week or next. So hopefully everyone's taking advantage of it or has the plans of taking advantage of it. Should be a lot of fun here. Riz the Diz with the follow. Thank you very much. think they came up with some like new sounds going on because there's some like weird Jumanji music going on in the background. It's kind of weirded me out. I don't know why they added that, but maybe it's to represent the kind of world we are living in right now. Who knows? But guys, I'm excited to see these two squads. I wish I had more information about these teams. I don't really know a whole lot. HeartBreakers, like I said, is brand new to us. However, I have seen via Twitter, them and their results from other leagues. And then, of course, the E-Girl Slayers, basically was it Imperium from last season? Either that, yeah, I think that's who it was from last season. That's who Colin played for. Their owner stopped playing. I think that's Buha. He doesn't play anymore, but he's a sub for him. But either way, so they're a little bit more familiar with us, but they basically have a completely new squad. So curious to see how they're going to do. I don't think they've really been able to play yet, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, guys, I think we did have somebody come in here, and then he might have just lagged out again, so we're waiting to get started. It wouldn't be a kickoff point in the season if people weren't having internet issues. It's too perfect. But I think we actually just got him in here. Looks like we were finally ready to go. And who's Mental? Is on the right team? Okay, Mental's got to switch sides, and then we're gonna rock and roll here, guys. Finally get rolling. Let's go. Brand new org. Yeah, that's what I thought. I know when I talked to the owner, I assume it was, and got them signed up, said they were a brand new org. So that's awesome. That's what we love to see. But here we go. We're finally getting rolling. Let me go through the map set here since I have you guys before we get rolling. But let's see, we're going to see a Gunrunner, Arklov, Hackney, Petro, and Piccadilly. So we're seeing a variety of maps here. We don't usually see that in these matches. It's generally a lot of Gunrunner, Macy, a little bit outside of that, but Gunrunner is pretty much the main one we see, and we're going to see 5 different maps. I can't tell you the last time. I don't think I've ever actually seen that happen, so should be a lot of fun. All right, guys, let's get our predictions in the chat. I think I've seen a lot of Heartbreaker fans in there. We're going to hop right in here. Start on with Mental. Looks like the AR player. I don't know how the meta is going to change with these. Is Colin's going to trade out Eddie? Got taken out first, but looking for the side of Heartbreakers to just hold this spawn. As we do see them, they're not on host, so they're going to be able to pick their side. They picked the good side here, obviously. The E-Girl Slayers are getting the early kills and the early time on P1. Pretty much what you'd expect. The side of Heartbreakers, their goal is just going to be to try to keep these players for E-Girl Slayers from from rotating through and flipping spawns, but also B, trying to keep them off of P1 as much as possible. It's your expectations are not really to get time on P1, but it's definitely to try to keep an off as much as possible, as Ace is going to get a couple big kills there. And it's going to be an early lead in the slaying department for E-Girl Slayers. They're looking good here. Ooh, Rizzy, a couple big kills as he takes out 2. And time going the way of E-Girl Slayers still as they're trying to make their way through. Keep an eye out on the minimap as number 8, trying to make his way through. I'm not sure who that is. It's going to be Colin. He's going to be able to find some players. He's going to get spotted, so that flip is not going to work as Empty's back there to shut that down. Great play by him, as he does feel some pressure. He did get the stun hit marker. Not sure if he knows what to expect as far as location of Colin. As Jay is going to find a couple on the front side, as it looks like E-Girl Slayers has made their way in. Colin is up top trying to watch his front door. And just like that, E-Girl's great start here, even though they haven't really done much scrimming together. Trades going back and forth, as I think Heartbreakers has not been able to break through yet. They actually are contesting, but they have not been able to break spawns. Here's to see how the rotations are going to work. As Polaris seems to have won the first map in the other match on the B stream. Thank you, Charlie, very much. So 1-0 lead for them. 250 to 185. As I think both of those players is a brand new squad, I believe. USO, I'm not sure if they're brand new or not, but a lot of new squads here. Love to see it. As Eagle Slayers are in the lead here by about 20 points, maybe a little bit less than that as we head towards P3. But HeartBreakers does have a pretty good hold here. They're getting all the kills so far. There's going to be a big kill rotation as it looks like Lyle tried to, or Blah, I don't know how you say that name, but to be a good hold here already for HeartBreakers as they do get the trophies out. And we see a lot of red in the kill feed as they're about to take the lead. Mental trying to hold down through the smoke here. That's going to be, well, not really a break yet, as HeartBreakers are still spawning close, starting to work their way back towards the hill, trying to gather up as much time as possible. But just like that, we have a lot of green in the kill feed. That's going to be 4 down. And that's going to be the scrap time towards Eagles. Not a bad strategy, especially when, you know, this next hill is kind of hard to really lock down. It's hard to really rotate and lock down spawns for, especially without screwing yourself towards that P5 rotation. So if you're Eagles, you can kind of just, you know, work for that scrap time on P3 and then just work your way over towards P4 because you're assuming HeartBreakers is to do everything that they can to hold these spawns for the next hill. Ridley's going to get shot in the side there. You did not see Colin holding that cheeky angle as Eagles trying to make their way towards that 100-point mark. So far, flawless hold. Ace is just trying to fire through this front door of bathroom. He's going to not really get much as Collins and final with the grenade. He's fine. He's going to, oh, I think he thought he killed Octavia there, or Octavane. I think he thought that he killed him and he just stopped shooting. Now we're seeing a lot of smoke fire. Not a lot of confusing gunfights going here. No one's really winning them. So Eddie's going to get shot in the back. Ace is going to turn. He's not going to be able to kill. Ridgey's going to find 3. He's going to finally get traded up by Momo, but that's going to be a decent hill overall for Eagle Slayers. They are making their way, their lead up towards, what is that, about 40 points. Not terrible as the big money hill P5 here is about to be popped. Mental and Octavane are shutting down all these players for Eagle, trying to make their way through the middle of the map. Mental, big shots as he finds 2. There's also just got an update on a score as well. Looks like who was it? Sorry guys, looks like Trial is 1-0 up on Excalibur, one up like 250 to 140, something like that. As Eagle Slayers has made their way through P5 here. Mental actually had the read, he just did not see the player through the smoke. As trying to see HeartBreakers trying to pin these players from E-Girls back in the spawn here. Not a bad option, but you see E-Girls spawning out. And this is perfect for them as they're going to have the rotation towards P2. And that's perfect. This has worked out awesome for them. They did get the scrap time. They do have a 43-point lead. They have spawns and rotations for next, or for P2, I guess, P1. You don't really want to try to work too much to get a lot of time. And Eddie's just kind of hanging out in the open. They're not sure what he was working for. But E-Girls just trying to find their way through here, trying to get these players off the hill. Good job so far. Ace is going to be able to find a couple. Momo and Ace and Colin combined for 4. Good start. This is a really good first map. 2 very evenly matched teams. HeartBreakers doing a pretty good job. E-Girls doing a pretty good job. But you have to remember E-Girls is on host. So they should have a slight upper hand here as far as connection goes. As Rizzy's playing pretty well here. Really, Empty's the only one that's kind of struggling a little bit. He's 7-14, does have a decent amount of hill time, but he's struggling in the slaying department. But this is an opportunity for E-Girls to really build a good-sized lead, as they do have spawns. They do have a lead going towards P2 here. So you see HeartBreakers trying to work their way into this hill column. The last one live. I'm not sure what he's doing. That was a strange looking scenario. I don't know where he was sprinting, but he did not get there. As HeartBreakers do make their way in. They should be able to take a lead here if they continue to hold this. So what they'd like to. Rizzy's going to get taken out by Eddie. Eddie's going to back up, plays life a little bit. There's only one player left in the hill. Mental's going to take it out. Great shots there by Eddie. He's going to take out one. He's find another. Momo's gonna be able to trade out the kill, and just like that, Momo's trying to watch the back door. He's gonna get taken out from the side if his teammates are to save him. Colin did save him. Nope, I think Rizzy did get Momo. Now we have the rotations. Ace gets the first kill. J-Ham gets one as well. So the scrap time's gonna go the way of E-Girls, while the rotation is in favor of E-Girls as well. It's just an important hill here. The lead's kind of been waffling between like 20 to 40 points pretty much the entire game. And Bilal's going to go ahead and get... Oh, he gets absolutely melted by J-Hems. Sorry guys, had a quick question about GAs. As HeartBreakers has made their way into the lead here, as we have a huge last couple hills here coming down to the wire, as they're going to have about a 20-point lead. And this is a little bit scary for E-Girls Slayers, because they don't have the rotate. Well, they have the spawns for P4, but the thing that they want to try to figure out is how to get spawns for P5. They broke their way through last time, but P4 could be a real game changer if HeartBreakers somehow finds a way to get a lot of time here. It's a hill you don't expect to get much. A lot like P1, it's generally very contest heavy, a lot of grenades, a lot of flashes, and everything else. So far, E-Girls is doing a good job here, holding on the majority of this time. See them trying to push back these reinforcements from HeartBreakers. They should be able to take the lead here shortly, you would think. Wigs, for the follow man. As Momo's going to find a couple mid-map. Little do they know, Octavian's still sitting in the corner there. Ace is going to find him, though. In the last 10 seconds, will go the way of E-Girls Slayers, as we have a huge rotation. Actually, E-Girls has flipped spawns. They do have the spawns for P5. This is a huge turn of events, as they could win it here. Can HeartBreakers bust their way through? We have kills going back and forth. Rizzy with a big kill on Eddie. What can Ace find? Ace is going to kill the smoke. He's trying to shoot through the smoke here. He's going to find one. Jay, one of the last ones on the hill. He's going to take it up Octavane. Ace is there. What can Eddie find? He's going to just get shot from the side as his 2 pistol kills. Momo's going to be there to trade out Mental, though. And now it's a foot race, as really no one's spawning it back, I don't think. Empty finds 2 big kills as he's starting to heat up, 18 to 33. Momo finds one. Can he stay alive for now? He's going to get shot in the back. You would think. There it is. And at the moment, HeartBreakers cannot win here. E-Girls Slayers still can. It's getting close to the point where they won't be able to. And just like that, I think, nope, HeartBreakers is still going to have the scrap time as of now. But really, it's just one of those situations where it's going to be tough to decide whether you want to try to set up for P2 and sell it for that, or try to win it on P1. No one's really all that close to winning where you can bank on winning on P1. So I think this is definitely going to be one of those set up for P2 things. The early time, though, is going to go the way of HeartBreakers. Side of E-Girls trying to make their way in. Can they win these gunfights? But all the kills from the kill feed are in favor of HeartBreakers. This is looking like it could be a map win for them. Only 10 points needed. HeartBreakers pushing back E-Girls Slayers, trying to make their way through the smoke. Ace finds one. He's going to be able to find 2. Can he find a 3rd? He's going to find a... No, he cannot find the 3rd. Time's running down. No one's in the hill yet. Only 2 seconds needed. That's going to be map number 1 to HeartBreakers. All right, guys. Well, that was an exciting first map. Very back and forth. But really, it was just the late game execution by HeartBreakers that brought them over the top. It seemed like E-Girls Slayers had the advantage for most of the game. They had themselves a pretty decent cushion for most of it. But really, that like hills 3, 4, and 5 there on second rotation. That's where they kind of got a stranglehold and didn't let go. You don't see a lot of teams set up like HeartBreakers did there on P1 third rotation, but they definitely showed it's possible. They kind of sold out there to hold on to P1, something I didn't know if we were going to see it or not. Sean, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. But that was an impressive showing by them as they kind of fought their way back and really did a good job of slaying out. Actually, I need to see this scoreboard here. I need to take a screenshot of this. But either way, a really fun map number 1. I'm glad that our first map of the season on stream was entertaining. It was very, very close. But either way, in a very fun map number 1. Congrats to HeartBreakers as they take a 1-0 lead. Don't know what to expect here in the Search and Destroy, to be honest with you. It's one of those things where you've in season 2 at least, we didn't really see like a team that was really like a Search and Destroy specialist. We saw a couple that just weren't very good at search, but like you didn't see a team that could kind of come in, steal a search here and there, or win all the searches and then steal a respawn and kind of make their way around it. But overall, I'm looking for season 3 to have those S&D specialist teams, the ones that are trying very hard to steal a respawn so they can get to search and feel very confident. Excited to see kind of what we're going to see here in season 3. A lot of teams in here, a lot of new blood, a lot of potential, that's for sure. So looking forward to it. As I think we have everybody in the lobby. Maybe. Let's see. By the way, everyone that's hanging out in the chat, appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for supporting the squads here, the players, the league itself. You guys are awesome. What is happening here? Did the game glitch? Is this some glitch I don't know about? Why is it showing this? I've never seen this before. May have to restart the lobby, but we'll have to see. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Didn't even really pay attention to it, but it looks like we do have basically an Xbox versus PS4 matchup. So just like that, PS4 did come out on top. Always love those console rivalries. Always a lot of fun. So let me switch to Codcaster. That's not a lot of fun. Can't even see who Coalition is. I'm going to back out of this real quick. I don't know if it's mine or what, but let's see if I can get back in there. Okay. Oh, what is happening here? There we go. Stop. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, Polaris looks like they're up 2-0. Charlie, thank you very much for the info. Appreciate that very much. Let's see here. 1-0. HeartBreakers. 2-0 Polaris. And 1-0 Trial. I don't know how the... what am I doing? Okay. Don't know how the Furious Steel matchup's going, but I'm sure we will be updated soon. It looks like we do have a pretty solid match going on in the B stream, so love to see that. What's happening here? Yeah. Awesome. Looks like we are going to get underway as we're looking for the E-Girl Slayers trying to equalize this matchup a little bit here as they lost a close hard point in map number 1. Can they bring it back in the Arclaw Peak Search and Destroy? We shall see. Overall, guys, just a reminder, we do have 7 matches tonight. Our first 3 are underway right now. I don't know about Fierce Steel versus Team Primal, but I would assume that's going on as well. Starting pretty soon here, we have Kings of Today versus Monarch. That's starting at 9 Eastern, so lots of matches happening. Hopefully you guys are able to tune in and catch all the action. Here we go. Got Eagle Slayers on offense first. They want to try to dictate the pace of this matchup, and they're going to go right for this B site. And it looks like it is going to be defended pretty heavily by Heartbreakers, as Eddie's going to be able to fly out. He's going to stay alive for now. The shots are going in. I think Eddie did see that player map. Oh, but the grenade is going to take out 2. Mental's going to get one with the grenade as well. And something that I've kind of seen on this map is I feel like teams are favoring more so the defensive setup towards B. It seemed like early on teams were, as we have a sniper kill there on the player sitting mid-stairs, and that's going to be a 1-0 lead for the side of Heartbreakers. As that grenade early on was just dominant, just huge. They got 3 grenade kills early on. Awesome, man. Appreciate it, Charlie. Thanks for tuning in. Get some sleep, man. But that's going to be an early lead for Heartbreakers, as they looked very, very good. This is the game mode that I would expect to see Eagle Slayers struggling the most, as they haven't really played a whole lot, at least with their new squad. Can I switch teams or switch players? Thanks, game. It's gone to Heartbreakers here a little bit. I'm trying to. The game won't let me. There we go. As Mental does take out Eddie. First blood once again in favor of Heartbreakers. They're making their way up here. Empty's going to take out the player sitting in the corner. This is just an instrumental round once again for Heartbreakers. Empty finds 2. Ace is going to find 1. Bomb is down, though. That's going to be a 4v2. Colin and Ace. Colin's going to get taken out by Empty. That's his 3rd of the round. He's trying to take out this player for Eagle Slayers. Ace, last one alive. He's going to take out 1. He actually read that perfectly. Had he kept his L trigger there just a little bit longer, probably would have gotten a 2nd kill, but that's going to be a 2-0 lead for Heartbreakers early on here. Eagle Slayers trying to get some momentum going their way. It's definitely not happening right now. They're going to have... I think they're going to learn something here from their first setup. Heartbreakers really had 2 basically... 3 towards B, they had 2 over towards A. But the 3rd person that was kind of mid-map is going to be rotating back to A now. So they do have the information that Eagle Slayers has moved this way. Empty, I think he was on the bomb. He gets the first blood. Bridget's going to find an Ace. That's going to be 2 in a row already. And now it's J-Ham trying to find a kill. I think it's Momo behind him. He's going to be able to find 1 on the bomb. Great angles. He takes out Empty. Rizzy's going to respond with 1. Jay's going to find 2 huge kills, while I was going to find 1, I think, mid-map. So that's going to be a 2v2. Almost going to be hanging out trying to watch this flank. Can the player mid-map get the bomb down? Is it going to let me... Oh, that's going to be an easy kill for Octavane there as he finds a bomb planter. Now they have all the information they need. As almost going to get shot in the back, you would think. Can he get off his life? Nope, he will not. That's going to be a 3-0 lead for Heartbreakers, as they are dominating here in map number 2. Really not much to say so far. Heartbreakers are just playing a very dominant form of Search and Destroy. They seem to have all the power positions. They are winning gunfights. But really, it seems like Eagle Slayers aren't that far behind. Just maybe some more reps can go a long ways to making them a more complete search team. Here we go, an important round number 4. The Eagle Slayers cannot afford to go down 4-0. 3-0 is bad enough, as we're going to have a pretty head-on A hit here. So this is the first time I think we're really going to see a hold here. I think both teams have kind of gone mid for the most part. May have seen a... Eddie's going to get first blood. Finally, some momentum going the way of Eagle Slayers, but just like that, Mental's going to take a Momo. Mental's been hitting his shots so far, as Mental's going to find another kill, as he's got 2 headshots to start off this round. All right, has the Codcaster regressed somehow? As Riddy's looking for this player towards the trench, he's going to get the information. Ace is going to take out Eddie. Does respond with 1, though. He's the last one alive. It's going to be a 3v1. As Rizzy did get the information there on Eddie. This should be an easy bomb plant. And you would think a pretty easy hold, as Eddie, the last one alive, he's getting shots at him. Can he get these last 3 kills and keep his team in this match? The stun came out. This is just basically over, you'd think. Eddie's going to get taken out by Empty. That's going to be a 4-0 lead for Heartbreakers, as they are dominating in a pretty impressive way here. I definitely expected a better showing here from Eagle Slayers, but I talked to their captain beforehand, wish them good luck, and he said they were kind of just chalking week 1. They didn't expect a whole lot. I think they had some people on vacation, so weren't able to practice a whole lot, but this was a team that was very solid in Season 2. I expect them to definitely figure it out and make some big improvements, but very impressive showing here for Heartbreakers, as they are dominant thus far. This is going to be another B hit. Eddie's going to get taken out by Octavane. Viola's going to get taken out by Colin. A big grenade killer by J-Ham, as finally we have a life advantage for Eagle Slayers, as they are in the bomb site. Trying to work their way through. See if they can get the bomb down and get around here. Colin's going to get taken out. Empty's going to get a big kill there. And Bridges is going to find Ace as well. Bomb does go down. James going to find a big kill. That's going to be 2v2 with bomb down. This should favor Eagle Slayers. Bridges going to take a Momo. Oh, can he win the gunfight? J-Ham does. 1v1. He does still have dead sounds popped. Oh, but this is going to be a huge gunfight here. He's not going to be expecting this. Did these players miss each other? I don't really know what happened there. 1v1. Oh, he's going to stay alive for now. Played this well. He is defusing. He just gave it up, I think. That's going to be a round for Eagle Slayers, just like that. Good clutch there for the side of Eagle Slayers. They finally get around. As it looks like Trial is up 2-0 now on the side of Excalibur, so great start for them. This is an important round here as Momo's going to get taken out. 5v4 in favor of Heartbreakers. Rizzy, I think that sounds popped. Colin's going to take out Voila. Oh, Rizzy, another big kill. He's been playing well. Seen him win a lot of big gunfights. Colin's going to get a big kill, though. 3v3. Empty, pushing through mid, and he heard the player to his right. I think he's just going to favor the other side. Here's Colin. Was that a sniper? Nope. Still the kill from last time. Empty's in a really important spot here. Is anyone from mid or from that B side going to check over here? I don't think so. The player over towards B did not see Empty. He's in such an important spot here. He's going to take the player off from the bomb. He's going to get traded out, you'd think. Oh, he's finally going to get taken out. Ace does finally respond. Bomb's going down. Time is ticking as bomb actually does go down to B. Mental is in a really strong spot here with the sniper. As we see both these players for Eagle Slayers trying to come from the opposite side. But he's in such a good spot to watch that bomb. Ace does take out Octavane. Can they find this last player or just go ahead and get the bomb planted? I think he's just going to try to wallbang this door if possible. And he's in it. Oh, Colin gets sniped. That's not going to be enough time here. He's just sniping through the smoke. It's going to dissipate before... Oh, my God. There it is. Another round for Heartbreakers. That was a little bit scary. Kind of back and forth we went. But overall, the sniper ended up winning for the side of Heartbreakers. And they're now one round away from finishing off map number 2. Very impressive series so far for Heartbreakers. They had a comeback victory in the hard point. The Search and Destroy has just been instrumental. As Eddie gets a first blow with the sniper there. I don't think we've seen that happen yet. The life advantage is in favor of Eagle Slayers. Momo's in a pretty big spot here trying to watch mid-map. I don't think he got any information really. His mental's going to respond with the snipe as well. First 2 kills of this round have been via the sniper. The bomb is down though. Rizzy trying to come through this broken area. He's in an important spot here. I don't know if anybody's watching this. For the side of Eagle Slayers. To me, trades back and forth. 3v3. I don't know if Rizzy's going to expect this. Octane's going to find another kill. I don't... Smoke's going to go down, I think. Bomb might be defused. Is it going to happen yet? Nope. Almost to find one. It's a big kill. Is Eddie's last one alive? He's going to get taken out by Rizzy, and that's going to be map number 2. Heartbreakers in a very impressive fashion. DMR, thank you for the Twitch Prime, brother. Appreciate that, man. Oop, let me take a screenshot of this. Let's screenshot that. There we go. Very impressive, though. I didn't know what to expect out of this matchup outside of the fact that Eagle Slayers really aren't very practiced at the moment. But, man, an impressive showing there for the Heartbreakers. They just looked dominant from the start. Really nothing you can say bad about them at this point. Their hard point was a little bit scary at times, but for the most part, they've been very, very good so far. Let's update the map counts here. 2-0 Polaris and 2-0 Trial. Have not heard yet from the Furious Steel match as to what's going on there, but so far, some pretty impressive Call of Duty being played. We unfortunately don't really have anything that looks like it's going to be a Game 5 or anything like that. I think all the matches are 2-0 leads thus far. But we are learning a lot about these teams so far. Learning a lot about them. As we're going to, what did I say, a gun runner domination? Or did I say Hackney? I think I said Hackney. Let's see, what was it? It is Hackney. Okay, so we're going to Hackney Domination. Definitely a fun map to watch. Should be very fast-paced. And I kind of expect us to see some different weapons, too. We've basically only seen the M4 and the MP5 so far. Kind of expect to see an Uzi somewhere, maybe an MP7. That's one of those close-range maps where you might see something a little bit different than the MP5. Yeah, Colin, I definitely feel that, man. It's tough if you haven't really played together, so definitely get it. But either way, you guys had a good showing on map 1, just couldn't finish it out. But I think one of the matches got moved back tonight. Let's see here. Looks like the Exo Gaming versus, who was the other team? Exo versus Minnesota Snowflakes. They got moved back to 10:45. So just a small pushback on that one. So it was starting at 10:30 anyway, so just a little bit of a delay. Nothing crazy there. Let's update that in the spreadsheet here. Either way, though, guys, a lot of matches going on tonight. We have 3 tomorrow as of now. We're going to have, I think, Nilex versus Void Clan. I think Void Clan Gaming, not the Nation Squad. That's going to be at 9:45. That's actually a Week 2 matchup that's being played early because I think Nilex is going to be out of town next week. So that's going to be 9:45. And then we have Wave Runners versus Lethal Gaming at 10 Eastern. And then Nova Core versus Get a Grip Gaming at 11 Eastern. So a couple matches tomorrow. Would not shock me if they added, or a couple more were added. And then we have, obviously, a couple more on Friday, and we should have a bunch this weekend as well. So a lot of Call of Duty for you as we're gearing up for, I think, another home series. What is it? Not this weekend, but the week after. So, but here we go. A domination. I would say this is going to favor Heartbreakers. They've looked very good so far. They kind of got the jitters out of the way in the hard point, but now we're going to a domination, which I think should favor them a little bit. I know this Eagle Slayers team can slay out, but don't know if the lack of practice is going to affect them in a game mode like domination. We've seen teams win just off of slaying alone, but it's very important to be able to have that continuity with your team and the calls and the trust to know that people are watching certain things. So time will tell, but I think Heartbreakers should be able to take this series here. So we're going to hop right into it. It's like Eagle Slayer did spawn on the... Well, I guess the preferred side is kind of up for debate. It kind of depends on if you want to have that A-B hold in the first half or the second half. So I think the preferred combination of sides here is that A-B. Seems to be whatever prefers. That's going to be 4 down in favor of Heartbreakers. Colin, the last one alive. He's going to get some shots down. Nobody's going to get the kill anyways. And Colin's going to play his life here. Top scaff. Somehow he's still alive. That's going to be, you'd think, a B flag grab by the Heartbreakers there. As Ace flies in, I think I did hear an Uzi somewhere. As Rizzy is just taking all these players from Eagle Slayers. Finally, Colin's will be able to take him out. He's going to get traded out by Mental, but the slang is heavily in favor of Heartbreakers so far. A lot of individual plays towards that B flag, but just like that, Eagles are going to be trying to neutralize C. Looks like they are going to be able to... Nope, they aren't going to try to grab it. I don't even think anyone's actually got B yet. It's still empty. That's going to be 4 down in favor of Eagle Slayers. This should be a B flag for the side of Eagles. But it's like that. Rizzy is on A. He's not going to be able to neutralize it yet, as he was being attacked by a couple players from Heartbreakers. And he's actually just playing his life. Can he get another kill? So far, there's just a dance going on towards that A flag, and it's going to be a 1 and in favor of Heartbreakers as they do finally flip spawns. They're going to be able to get A. They're working on B at the moment. All these players for E-Girls are trying to make their way through. That's going to be 2 team kills as Heartbreakers lose 2 from friendly fire. Ace finally gets a kill. That's going to be a lot of red in the kill feed. That's going to be everyone down for Eagle Slayers, and this should be an easy B cap as Heartbreakers are trying to build their lead up here as we have a very back and forth domination. And a couple impact players we've seen so far. We've seen Mental in the Search and Destroy look really, really good. That Sniper, he was a difference maker. Empty with that, I think M4, he looked pretty solid in the Search and Destroy. In the respawns, Ace looked solid in map 1, kind of slow here so far. Momo looked pretty solid as well. J-Hay Ems is really struggling. 0-7, he doesn't even have a kill yet. Mental, I think, played really, really well in that first map as well. Trying to think of what subs played well. Rizzy, I think, played well for Heartbreakers in that first hard point. As Ace gets a big-time kill there. He's going to get traded out, though, as Anthony gets him from, I think, top L. And we kind of have bodies everywhere. Eagle Slayers are starting to bring this back without even really meaning to, I don't think. It's kind of a strange setup that they have. Eddie does know there's someone top L. I think he did get some information. He's going to take out Empty. And just like that, A is still... I don't know who A is in favor of right now. There's just people everywhere. Flags are going left and right. This is almost like how the last minute of maps go. Not really the middle part. This is a very hectic middle part of this game. J-Hay does take out what player. He's finally off the schneid. He's got a couple of kills. Looking the wrong direction, though. That's going to be B almost in favor of Eagle Slayers. There it is. BC hold for them. Viol, is this going to be, or Viol? I don't know if it's Voila or Viol. Someone can help me pronounce that. I appreciate that. I'm going to struggle with that all season if someone doesn't help. As that's going to be a C neutralization. We do have the players for E-Girls to slide in there and taking out that lone player that goes mental. And Jay Hayes is going to be sitting in a cheeky little spot. He's going to find 2 kills. He's going to take it off from the back, but he did enough work there to keep the players of HeartBreakers off that B flag for now. Momo's going to be towards their spawn, just trying to wreak havoc. As Momo gets taken out by his teammate's grenade. And finally, B's going to be open up because of that. They actually had a pretty good setup, but like an Ace going to shut everything down is, oh, Ace almost turned a bird on empty there. I thought he was going to get both. Could not finish off the kill, but overall, a great individual performance. That's going to be a BC hold now for HeartBreakers with under a minute left. This is kind of where things get hectic generally. Almost going to get a couple of kills. He's going to find a third with the help of a teammate. Can he find a fourth? He's going to not be able to get him yet. There it is, as Jay Hayes is going to find him. Ace gets another kill towards that lower L area. Oh, I thought he was going to take out Viol there. Impressive shots. As this lead is going to kind of stay where it's at for now. Each team has 1 flag. Collins are making his way towards B. He's going to... Oh, not find anything yet. He's going to taken out by Rizzy. As this lead's going to shrink ever so slightly. It's going to be almost a tie ball game going into the second half with the spawn side favoring HeartBreakers. It's going to be, what is that, a 4-point lead. So definitely not a bad half there. Eco Slayers do have the lead, but I don't know if I would feel overly confident in it. The AB side is definitely the preferred side, so curious how confident they're going to be. But here we go. Could be the series right here if HeartBreakers can make a very small comeback. The girls keeping themselves in it, and not really through dominant gunfight wins or anything like that. They've just been playing a kind of a hectic style of domination, kind of throwing bodies everywhere, always having people in random spots, just trying to be annoying more so than anything, as it looks like they are going to be able to get B right out the rip here. So Ace is trying to, he does have some players are below him. I don't think he's going to check it though, as that's going to be a lot of credit in the kill feed. He's going to be able to find 1, I think it was. Collins takes his players off the bomb, or off the B. He's going to find 1 actually, as that grenade finished him off. And he did see the head down below him. He's just spinning in circles at this point. He's just spinning. Eddie's not going to be able to find that player, as B is going to be neutralized, and you would think grabbed by HeartBreakers. The lead has slightly grown for E-Girls. That's going to be an AB setup. This is perfect for HeartBreakers. Just like that, E-Girls are going to find a couple kills. There's another one. They're trying to make their way towards B. Getting that player from top L was huge, as they now should have the ability to neutralize B at the very least, as they're trying to bring themselves back to a decent lead. And they're going to actually neutralize A. Nobody is getting any points at the moment. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier, where this has been an absolutely hectic game, and they have flipped spawns. This is perfect for them. They got that A-B setup. No one's really had any dominant stretch so far in this game. It's been very back and forth. It's like that Eddie's going to come from top L and take out both the players on B flag. That was a huge play by him, as the HeartBreakers were about to actually neutralize it, and you would think get it, but now Momo is over towards C. He's going to neutralize it. He's going to get out this life. He's going to take out Mental. Great play by him. He's just going to be able to grab this, you would think, and get the triple cap. This is huge for Eagle Slayers. HeartBreakers are really struggling here. They need to find some type of control, because they just aren't winning those waves of gunfights, as Mental is going to take out a teammate and then get taken out himself. This is just mistake after mistake. As finally A is grabbed by HeartBreakers. It's going to get taken back by Eagle Slayers, you would think here, but they are being swarmed. B is about to be grabbed. Oh, Viola does not win the gunfight, as the slide cancel really came into play there for Momo. Mental wins 1. Does he know that there's more there? I don't know. A sitting in the corner. He's going to take out 2. This is looking like it could be an Eagle Slayers map win, unless things turn around like crazy, as we just see a lot of green in the kill feed. This is just going to be a straight V push for HeartBreakers. They're trying to make their way in here, trying to turn the tides. They need to do something soon. I don't even know if a 2 caps hold it would do it now, as they are down by over 30 points. Ace to take out 1. Is he going to find more? Nothing pushing him yet, as the lead continues to swell. You finally see the players for HeartBreaker trying to make their way through towards A, but it might be too little too late, as time is dwindling. Under 2 minutes. Ace finally gets taken out. He was on a 5 streak, I think it was. He was playing well. It seems like every time HeartBreakers goes towards the opposite flag, a player for E-Girls just goes on the other side. And Colin with a huge gunfight win there. He's in a neutralized C. He's in a get C. HeartBreakers are trying to get to B, but they need to get a triple cap at some point here. We are almost to the point of the game where there's no comeback available. I think we're just about there. This triple, or this A-B hold is not going to do it. They need somebody to make their way towards C. As Mental's going to find the player top L, who is, I think that was Colin, but it's not going to matter. There's not enough time. And this is going to be a map for E-Girls. They're pushing it to a map number 4. As it looks like Trial did end up 3-0ing Excalibur, so they start off their XP League careers 1-0. Start out the season perfect. As E-Girls are trying to avoid that 1 or 0-1 standings that no team wants. But HeartBreakers just did a little bit too little too late. They finally had a decent hold there, but it was only like a minute and a half left at most when they finally got that stranglehold. But that's going to be a map win there as E-Girls take it by 20 points. Impressive showing for them. Let's see here. Let me update some standings real quick. Ooh, let me do that. Okay, now let's... All right, finally, we're seeing some fight out of the side of E-Girl Slayers here. Starting to bring it back slowly but surely. What are we going to see here out of, what was this map? Oh, St. Petro. So we're really seeing a wide variety of maps here. Let me update the map count. I have not got an update on the Polaris match, but I don't want to assume anything. So let's just leave it at 2-0 Polaris for now. Game will be closed. Oh, there we go. There we go. Awesome. So update some standings here while I can. But a very impressive showing for Trial as they come in here, Season 1, brand new for them, and they dominate early on. And we're going to see an important map number 4 here, as we could see our first Game 5 and our first map already. Time will tell if they can make it happen. Oops. Yeah, Patriot. I got you. Let's see here. I thought you were able to, but maybe not. Let me double check. Where are you? There you are. All right, you should be able to now. Patriot. He is on the B stream. I'm not sure if that match is still going on or not, but there we go, Concaster. Let me make sure the goes right here. Perfect. Get a roll. I don't blame you for liking him better. He's a much better caster than I, so I can appreciate your honesty. Here we go. We're going to a St. Petro hardpoint, not domination. I don't know if that's just my game legging out or what. You can't delete your own messages? What the heck? I don't know why that is. That's strange. Never heard of that before, but I'll look into it later. I'm not sure why that wouldn't let you delete it. But anyways, this series has got a lot more interesting after that domination. So we saw E-Girl Slayers take it by 20. I think it was 149 and 129, something like that. So impressive showing. I think no matter how you cut it, they're probably not going to be overly excited about going to a Game 5 if it were to happen. Definitely looking forward to seeing this HeartBreakers squad on their host, though, as they did get the first map win, the hardpoint on Gunrunners. So curious on a map like Petro, which I think some people like, some people hate. It's definitely kind of up in the air. Mental Man, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. But definitely one of those that teams kind of sway back and forth on. This actually is E-Girl Slayer's pick, so curious to see how they're going to look on it. Angaraz and I'm Frag's World, thank you for the follows. Appreciate that, guys. Or girls, I'm not really sure. Just generalizing, my mistake. Either way, guys, we have a lot of Call of Duty action tonight. Let me see if we have any more match results. Nothing yet. Here we're going to hop on with Colin right away. Did they switch these on me? Alright, sorry guys, the names up on top are actually backwards, so I apologize about that. I think they actually switched on me last second as Mentals and take out Colin. But make sure to try to keep up here. Unfortunately, I think after I switched it the first time, they switched sides again. But this is going to be E-Girl Slayers starting on the good side, but I think like that, the side of HeartBreakers actually did flip. So they are in a good spot now to try to rack up the time on the money hill, which is P2. But I think a lot of people sleep on P1. It's definitely one of those hills where you can get a lot of time early on, and the side of E-Girl Slayers are taking advantage of it pretty heavily so far. As finally HeartBreakers are going to be able to work their way in. This rotation for the next hill is going to be huge as Ace takes out one. Is he going to be able to find more? He's going to get taken out by Viol. He is popping off already. Well, I say that he's 2-2. He's had a couple big kills there. He's going to find a third, though, as Momo's going to take it out. Now the rest of this time will go the way of HeartBreakers, as they actually do have the spawns for P2 still. So, not a bad start for them. They contested a decent amount there and are getting the early time on P2. One that I think was viewed as a big-time money hill early on in the game. I think that perception's kind of changed a little bit. I don't think it's viewed quite the same way. As, you know, people have kind of learned you can just chuck grenades, you can find alleys to try to take out these players as Collins to get shot in the face by Empty there. They're still trying to work their way in, but you just see waves of green in the kill feed. So far, no one for the side of E-Girl Slayers able to make their way through. As that stuns actually going to kill Ace. Colin tried to come to the front side, and that's going to be an absolute wipe for E-Girl Slayers. There's only one person left. It was Momo. He's going to get taken out, and now we're going to see a race towards P3 as Empty's going to get shot in the back by Ace. He was trying to get that early rotation, but it's not going to matter because there's still two players. Actually, everyone for the side of E-Girl Slayers, of HeartBreakers actually did spawn back there. So the scrap time does go the way of E-Girl Slayers. But once again, the rotation is in favor of HeartBreakers. And that's going to be 4 down. As Eddie's going to almost take off the head of Mental there. The grenade actually stuck him, I believe. And now they're trying to make their way up the river street side. But it's not really working thus far. They have to make their way across the entire map. The lead continues to grow for HeartBreakers as they once again look very good here in the search or hard point. And Frizzy finds a couple of big kills. Ace trades him out, but it's not really going to matter. Actually, Ace finds 2. He's still playing his life at the moment. Ace finds a 3rd. Ace finally gets traded out, but the time is still going the way of HeartBreakers here. They've had a perfect hold thus far. This rotation, you want to see Eagle Slayers try to pin back the HeartBreakers in their spawn. So far, they're not really going to try to do that. They're just going to try to work on rotations. They're going to try to get themselves set up in advantageous spots and work on trying to bring this closer here. P4 is probably the biggest money hill you will see in this game. It is so hard to break in. Mainly, you see teams try to get up on top of the bar, try to get in the back door, and try to contest as much as possible. But even then, it's still hard to do. As the early time is going the way Eagle Slayers. And just like that, I think one did fly in, but he's going to get taken out. And Momo did get shot at, but the person who came in was just trying to check the corner. As Momo finds one, if you find more, he's just going to be pre-fire in this corner. The players for HeartBreakers did not follow up the one that entered by himself. I don't know why that was. Momo still trying to play his life as Ace takes out the players trying to push through the mid door. 50 caliber, what's up, man? How did the rest of your match go? I think it was a 3-0, but I never heard, so definitely fill me in so I can let the chat know and update my map count. But very important hill there for Eagle Slayers as they bring it back to what's going to be about a 10-point game. HeartBreakers are already set up in P2, or I'm sorry, P5 here, as Momo's trying to shoot the hands of the player up there top cafe. But the early time is going to go the way of HeartBreakers. Eddie's going to get a big kill. Back cafe is Momo's going to fly in. He saw that kill pop in, and he's going to try to answer, but Bane's going to fly in. He almost gets to the 3rd. He had more bullets. He was able to get the kill. Wasn't able to finish it off. And Empty on the backside is going to, I don't know, this is a very strange gunfight. I don't know what's going on there. Empty ran out of bullets. We finally get 3 kills from Eagle Slayers in the kill feed Mental lane of the hill, trying to make things happen. And it looks like, okay, so Polaris did win 3-1, so they did go to a map 4. Polaris ends up pulling that off, and just as we're watching this one here, HeartBreakers is starting to pull away a little bit, but this is kind of what we saw happen in the first hard point. Very back and forth. Oh, Mental absolutely beams Colin there. Great shots as we have an absolute battle towards P1. It looks like it is going to be Eagle Slayers with the numbers as HeartBreakers do kind of err on the side of trying to hold rotations towards P2. Colin does not kill the player going up on top there. I think he actually jumped out. There's just people dying everywhere. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it. Just there's bodies kind of flying all over the place. As this P1 can get pretty hectic, but that's going to be 3 down in favor of Eagle Slayers. And once again, guys, if you are just joining us, I do have the names flopped up top. They switched on me last second. I don't know why they try to play tricks on me, but that's what it is. But that's going to be a lot of kills in favor of Eagle Slayers. There's really only one more wave of players for them to break through. But just like that, I think HeartBreakers may have been able to hold on for now. That's going to be 3 in favor of them. Ace trying to make his way through. He's going to be able to stay alive for now. Oh, he's going to, almost turns a burn some Mental. But that's a big time kill. And as a scrap time is going to make this about a 15-point game, maybe a little bit more than that. HeartBreakers trying to hold this setup once again. It's just a very similar situation to what we saw the first time through. HeartBreakers trying to build this lead once again, but we are seeing Eagle Slayers win a lot of gunfights. That's going to be 5 down. I think they may have been able to flip spawns or at least get close to it. The players for HeartBreakers are spawning on opposite sides, very, very close still, though. And they're going to win the important gunfights as they're trying to build this lead up once again. Lead up to over 40 now. As Momo trying to break his way in, maybe try to contest a little bit here, not give up these last 20 seconds for free, as he's going to be able to, oh, he wins the gunfight there. Incredible shots, as he's going to be able to keep this at a reasonable distance. The lead not too much, going to be about 30 as we head towards P3. But once again, HeartBreakers are set up in rotation. They got a lot of time here the first time through. Not sure what they're going to do this time, but they are set up in a very strong position. They are going to try to work their way towards that 200-point mark. Yeah, so I understand I had to do it backwards. I said a couple times. They flipped it on me once and then flipped it back as they apparently realized what side Coalition was. So they were trying to make life difficult on me. As Empty was sitting in a very strange spot there, but I think Eagle Slayers has been able to make their way in. We are seeing the spawn still come in for HeartBreakers as they are very, very close. But the time is going the way of Eagle Slayers. I don't really know what Empty was doing there. He just kind of slid on through. Or that was Octane, I believe. But this is a really good situation for Eagle Slayers because they are getting the time. They're keeping HeartBreakers spawning in back, which is perfect for that rotation. But this rotation towards P4, once again, in favor of Eagle Slayers as they're making their way across the map. They are the first ones there. They did a good job of kind of controlling that lead a little bit. It's up to 45, so the side of HeartBreakers did gain a little bit, but considering they had rotations, not too bad overall. And Eagle Slayers did hold this very well the first time. Octane is trying to push through the top side here. He's going to be able to get to the back bar. I don't think anyone's here for Eagle Slayers. They do have the information to get back there, though, as he's going to be able to work his way in. Momo's going to take him out. There's still one player who's going to get taken out, and Eagle Slayers have held on for the time being. Another good hold here so far as Viola's going to get taken out. And this lead is shrinking as we're just about under 15-point lead. As this has been the major hill that has kept Eagle Slayers in this matchup. If it weren't for that P4, this would be an absolute blowout, but they've done a great job of controlling that and taking advantage of the money hill potential there. As they are going to take the lead here as we head towards P5. Now we're going to see a team finish it off here, or we're going to see, oh, Eddie from the back. Eddie's going to find one, almost finds two. That's going to be all red in the kill feed as Momo is able to fly out and almost get a kill. He's trying to play his life for now. At the early time, it's on the way of Eagle Slayers. Octane actually did kill himself with the grenade. J-Hayes getting shot in the back is Empty. Does get two big kills. Can he find any more? J-Hayes gonna find one. He's gonna find, I don't know how many he found there. Too much happening in one area. But Empty is making a smart player. He's going for rotations for P1 here. He's starting to make his way through. No one's going to be able to win on P5 as of now. I think he just got spotted, though. I don't know if oh, Ace gets a big gunfight win. HeartBreakers, I'm sorry, Eagle Slayers can get very, very close to the win here. We do see HeartBreakers set up pretty strongly here, but just like that, I think it was Momo came top. Octane did take him and Momo out, though. A couple of big kills. Eagle Slayers are very close to the win, but HeartBreakers are making their way through. Viola's getting hit markers all over the place. Ace is going to get taken out as he got stuck, but that's going to be a huge grenade kill as Colin gets taken out. And now HeartBreakers can win it here on P1. This is very similar to what we saw map number 1. This is very similar as we are going to the third rotation. The first hill could be the difference maker once again. As Ace comes with the pistol, I don't know how you win that gunfight, but he actually has made his way through. Only need 5. Be contested. Rizzy thing came in. He gets traded out, though, and this is going to be the map for Eagle Slayers. If nobody is close enough, the gunfights are going the way of Eagle Slayers, and that's going to be a map 2 for Eagle Slayers. Unfortunately, the sides were messed up. Sorry about the guys, but we are tied at 2 maps apiece. Well, this is perfect. I kind of figured the side of HeartBreakers would pull away after their very solid first 2 maps, but we are seeing Eagle Slayers fight back, and we're going to see a map 5 in our first match of the season. Things you love to see. Just beautiful stuff all around. I'm going to update some match scores here really quick. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. I think that's Division 2. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, I need to screenshot that for the stats. Let's see here. Okay, so that's 3-1 Polaris. As Polaris is going to jump to the top spot in Division 2 for now. All right, so let's go down here. All right, awesome. The stats updated, or well, I guess that's updated. Yes, Patriot. I have the screenshots from Trial versus Excalibur. I don't know about the other ones. But I do have the screenshots from the other ones, so. And yeah, I posted a message in the chat about it, so hopefully if these teams want the chat or their stats done, they'll take the screenshots. But otherwise, it'll just be the ones that are streamed, and we'll do our best from there. But let's see here. Make sure that. Okay. I think we do have, yeah, we got Piccadilly Search here, map number 5. One that, man, this is a pocket pick here. It looks like it was picked by the side of HeartBreakers, so they definitely feel comfortable on it. I know. Oh, are they switching again on me? This isn't fun. Don't do that. Okay, here we go. So at least I caught it this time. That's a plus. This is one of those maps, though, where we've seen teams, well, I've seen teams that I really figured had the upper hand. But this is one of those pocket pit maps, a lot like, what was the map called last year that was kind of a pocket pick? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Either way, the one with the catwalk area and the like big battery cell in the middle of turbine. But this is very similar to that, where I don't think it's really viewed in a very positive light. People generally try to not enjoy it. But Clownish Joe, I should have some updates here. I'm hoping either later this week or next. I have to actually just kind of like write down what my plan is. I have a idea of what I want to do, but just haven't really put it down yet or done any marketing for it. So I should have some updates soon, either this week or next, for sure. But here we go. Piccadilly, Search and Destroy. Should be a fun one. I don't know. I know personally, if I were to see this map, I'd be like, oh, great. Well, this is going to be GG's in the chat. But excited to see how both teams play it. I would assume that HeartBreakers should have the upper hand. But you never know. You definitely never know. I try to ban this one at all costs, and the fact that Eagle Slayers didn't ban it, it's got to be a sign right there. So time will tell. But let's get right into this. Hopefully the names are right this time. They are beautiful. So proud of myself. Sniper already out on the side of Eagle Slayers. It did not hit, though. They're making their way towards this B bomb site. You have a sniper on the side of HeartBreakers as well. I assume that to be mental. As Colin somehow stays alive, as he's just trying to finesse his way towards this outer area. Try to get himself a head glitch as Jay Hayes going to find the first blood with the grenade. Bomb has not gone down yet. We're just playing for picks at the moment. It's Edison get taken out by Viol. As they're trying to make their way, see HeartBreakers right the way through mid-map. There's really only one player holding this bookstore area. As Mentals does get taken out by Momo. That's going to be a huge kill as one more drops for HeartBreakers. That's going to be a 4v2 in favor of Eagle Slayers here. As bomb's down, Colin should be able to get out with his life. He does. And now this is looking like a very winnable round for the side of Eagle Slayers as Jay Hay takes out Empty. Viola last one alive. Jay Hay is just shouldering him. That's going to be an impossible gunfight win as he gets taken out Already, Eagle Slayers have tied their amount of round wins in this Search and Destroy that they had all of the first ones. So, impressive showing from them so far. Cryo, if you are still here, just a heads up, your 10:30 match I think got pushed back to 10:45. They pushed it back a little bit, so just want to give you a heads up in case you weren't aware. Let's see if E-Girls can string back-to-back rounds together. It looks like HeartBreakers is going to be working that bomb site, so opposite strategies here as Octane just flies out, takes out Jay Hay there. Momo's going to find out a big kill there as Ace finds a second as well. 4v3 aim for E-Girl Slayers. Maybe baited HeartBreakers into picking this map here. The bomb is still towards A, but it's really hard to commit to anything here as they don't really have much information. Yeah, of course, man. And this is a very tough situation for HeartBreakers. They can't really commit towards pushing this bomb as they don't really know where these E-Girl Slayer players are. They have to get one pick and then hopefully act from there, but they're just kind of struggling. It looks like they are rotating back to B a little bit as Viola's going to take out Ace. Big kill as he was mid-buses. Momo's going to kind of take that spot now as he's waiting for any type of rotation. But there's only one player for the side of E-Girl Slayers towards B, and it's now an important gunfight as Viola's trying to find that player. The sniper, I think it was Eddie. Bomb is down though. Empty's going to take out Momo. Big kill there. Now it's a 3v3. I'm sorry, 3v2. HeartBreakers have turned this around completely. And Mental's going to find Colin. This is a huge disappointment for E-Girl Slayers as they had the upper hand as Mental's going to find that last kill. That's going to be a 1-1 game here as both these teams are trying to start out their season 1-0. One in an impressive reverse sweep fashion, the other in, kind of hold on to your seat fashion as they were up 2-0 in a pretty impressive way. 1-1, making our way through map number 5. So far, we haven't really seen an impact of the sniper. Jay playing great, though. 4-1. Octane makes his way out towards that B bomb site. He's going to try to defend this from a power position. Ace does get taken out. Big early kill for Empty. As these players for E-Girls are making their way up. Big kill for Jay. He got some important information. I think he did see the grenade come flying out. Trades going back and forth as, Empty finds 2. Jay was actually trusting Momo to win that gunfight, but he lost it and had a terrible position. He gets taken out. This looks like it's going to be another round for HeartBreakers unless Eddie can do something magical here. He's going to find one. Now it's doable. 2v1. The players for HeartBreakers do know exactly where he is, though. The bomb is down. Just surveilling, trying to get some information. He's got nothing so far. I think he heard some footsteps, though. And that's going to... he's somehow still alive. And just like that, HeartBreakers take a 2-1 lead. If for some reason the HeartBreakers do win this, I think the side of E-Girl Slayers are really going to feel like they dropped the ball on that round number 2. They were in position to take a pretty commanding lead and just let it slip through their fingers. Kind of played some undisciplined sort of destroy. You have to give some credit to HeartBreakers for sure as they really kind of rallied there, down a player, kind of stuck, worked their way back towards the B-bomb site, won a couple important gunfights, and just kind of cruised from there. But still a long ways to go here in map number 5 as we are only 3 rounds in. Empty has really been opening things up for his squad here as Momo's going to find first blood. Octane's going to take out Jay. As Colin's going to find Octane. 4v3 in favor of E-Girl Slayers. And just so you guys are aware, looks like Primal did take out Monarch 3-1. So that match started, I think, at like 9. That one just flew on by. I'm sorry, that was... okay, so Primal took out Fierce. I'm sorry. Monarch did not play. Okay, so Primal took out Furious, 3-1. As Ace, whoa, Mobo with a huge grenade there on empty. As Ace was about to get gunned. Mental, the last one alive. Doesn't have the sniper out. Mental trying to find some type of picks for these players. For Eagle Slayers are just going to be playing patiently, not overextending. Trying to bide their time. And that's going to be a second round for Eagle Slayers as we're tied up at 2 apiece. Here we go. Octavane gets first blood on Ace. Big start for Heartbreakers as we're heading into the middle important rounds here. We got shots going everywhere. We have grenades going everywhere. So far, no one's... The advantage is in favor of Heartbreakers as they are up 5-3 in lives. What can Eagle Slayers find here as they're kind of pinned into a tough position? Can I switch players? Codcaster, please. Thank you. Eddie's going to find some picks of the sniper, otherwise this is going to be done and dusted for round number 5 here. As Eddie's going to get taken out, he over peaks a little bit. Oh, Mental does take out Jay, and this is going to be a round for Heartbreakers as they take a 3-2 advantage. We're going to see back-to-back rounds of important gunfights here. As Eagle Slayers trying to keep themselves in it. Another push towards A. Did not work out very well for Heartbreakers last time. At least not in the way you would think. As Empty's going to pop top Nike there. He's going to get an important kill. Oh, Rizzy was peeked by Jay. Jay did not, I don't think, he didn't fire at him. So right now he's just spotting all these players, Eagle Slayers, but nothing's really happening. Viola's going to take out Jay with a grenade. This is going to be, you would think, another round for Heartbreakers as Octavane takes out Ace. 5v2, 5v1, and Eddie's the last one alive. Heartbreakers about to take a 4-2 lead as their pick is working out well for him. Eddie's going to snipe Empty in the back of the head there. Not really going to matter as he has to kill 4 players and defuse the bomb. And there it is. Round number 4, 2 Heartbreakers. Good shot out of Rizzy there. And this is a huge round for Eagle Slayers that cannot afford to go down 5-2. Need to keep themselves in it as they're going to, looks like, work that B bomb site once again. The sniper not connecting for the side of Eddie. Jay Hay finds an important kill on Rizzy. Colin, I think, did get a hit mark with that grenade of his. He's going to pop the smoke. Is that player on bomb going to be able to find him? It's Empty. Another important kill as he's playing well. 6-4. Mental's going to take out Empty. That's not the kind of grenade you want to see. Mental trying to get back that life as Octavene's going to take out Momo the bomb. Important kill, 3v3. Mental, he's going to get taken out by Jay as he overpeaks a little bit. Wasn't aware a player pushed through. 3v2, Viol on the flank. Eddie finds it with the sniper, 3v1. E-Girls in a great spot here to bring themselves right back into this match. Octavane has to find 3 players and defuse the bomb, all in just over 30 seconds. What can he find? Is he did not get any information there. That was the biggest peak you can probably have. He's need to find 1. Great shots. Jay Hay's gone. but still 2 players left, and the Eagle Slayers are not going to give him anything. As Eddie and Ace are the last 2 alive. Oh, Eddie probably could have finished up the kill there, but he did not. He's just going to reposition. There's the last bullets. Eagle Slayers bring it to within a round as they get their 3rd on the board. Back and forth we go. Are we going to see a tie game after this, or are we going to see a 2-round advantage for the side of Heartbreakers? We're coming down to the wire here. It would just be perfect if we could see a round 11, game 5 in our first matchup of the season. Shots going out. No one has drawn first blood yet. J-Hay trying to find it. He's been playing well for his squad. Eddie with the sniper. Oh, did he get some information there? He did not get the perfect timing. Oh, almost gets his head peeled off after he re-peeked with a grenade. But so far, nobody wants to give up any space. Shots going out. Momo almost gets some first blood action there, but he's going to get out with his life. As J-Hay finally takes out Empty. Mental still trying to find some picks with the sniper. Colin finds one. Momo finds another. Octane does find one. Colin finds a second. That's going to be, you would think, another round. Oh, Mental takes out Colin. 3v1. As Eddie takes out Mental, and that's going to be another round for Eagle Slayers as they defend that bomb. They're going to retake and tie this up at 4 rounds apiece. Here we go, folks. Only 3 rounds left. Who wants that 1-0 start to the season the most? Eddie just hits the shot there, hits a groin shot on Mental. We are cruising along here in series number 1. In case you guys missed it, Trial did win over Excalibur 3-0. Team Primal took out Furious FS Nation 3-1, and I think it was... Oh, we got some kills on here. I'll update you on the scores after this, but greats are for Eagle Slayers. It is going to be 5-3 life advantage in their favor. And also, Uso Gaming dropped to the side of Polaris 3-1. As Eagle Slayers is trying to take a 5-4 advantage. Viol's the last one alive, as it is him versus 3 players for Eagle Slayers. Ace trying to work towards this bus side, as they do have an idea of where he's at. Or I thought they did. Ace is going to get shot in the back here momentarily. You would think he actually somehow played his life, as Viol was not able to pin him down. You are seeing the slide cancel in its finest form right here. That's going to be another round for Eagle Slayers. So they have strung together 3 in a row to take a 1-round advantage. Only need 1 more to make the reverse sweep happen. Does it get any better than this? I don't think so. Forwarding around here. Last time we saw Heartbreakers on offense, they played it very, very slow. They're trying to play picks, and it worked out well for Eagle Slayers because they're playing very passively. They were waiting for Heartbreakers to make a mistake, and eventually they found that opening as Octane actually has a really strong position. He gets taken out, though, by J-Hay. He was in a great spot, but I don't know if he just didn't win the gunfight or what it was, as Viol's going to get a big-time grenade kill. Empty's going to find Momo, and now finally a life advantage for Heartbreakers. His Mental, it might get taken out here by Ace. That's an awkward spot. That's going to be 3v3. Bomb is not down yet. Oh, Empty. Huge kill on Colin as he was going towards the bomb. Ace, I think, has an idea of where Empty's at. Bomb is down. 3v2 in favor of Heartbreakers. Are we going to see around 11? Ace takes out Rizzy. Huge kill, 2v2. He over peeks. Empty finds him. 2v1. Eddie gets the sniper kill. 1v1. Viol, last one alive. He's going to pop the dead silence to try to get out this life. I think he may have. I don't know if Eddie saw him or not. Eddie's pushing up. He's got to find the kill and defuse the bomb quickly. Viola knows where he's at. He wins the gunfight. We're going to see a round 11. That got a little bit scary there. I think it was all because of Viola's ability to hear him there. Eddie makes a little bit of noise. Was not able to win the gunfight. I think he only had a pistol. But we're going to see a round 11 as the offense around there by HeartBreakers goes ahead and gets the win. Who is going to start out 1-0 on the season? Either way, we've seen a great matchup here. Back and forth. We've gone the entire series. And Octane's going to try to get aggressive here. Ace is watching this. I think the grenade actually backed him up. Oh my gosh, Jay won the gunfight. Octane had great positioning. I assume Ace called him out. As HeartBreakers once again is on offense, having to work the bomb site. Jay Hayes trying to find another kill. He's going to get some damage. I think he just got stuck by a grenade. Empty takes him out. 4v4. Colin trying to watch from top shoes here. Eddie finds a big snipe kill on Empty. What else can he find as he's trying to watch this back push? This could by himself. Oh, he stopped watching at the worst time. Colin gets a big kill in Vial. The retake is on. 3v2. Momo finds another 3v1. Rizzy last alive. Eddie on the flank, trying to find his position. Trying to find Rizzy's. I think they do know where he's at. Shots in. Rizzy finds one. Can he find more? He's plenty of fights now. He's going to get taken out by Ace, and that's going to be the reverse sweep completed. His E-Girl Slayers wins it 6-5. I was not expecting that. My gosh, a reverse sweep. I can tell you we didn't see an entire reverse sweep in Season 2, but already we've seen our first one in matchup number 1. Unbelievable. His E-Girl Slayers make it happen. Unbelievable stuff. I'm trying to update the map counts here, guys. Sorry about that. But GG's to both sides as we had a phenomenal map or series number 1 here on stream for you guys. I appreciate everybody. An incredible matchup. Oops, 3-1 trial and 3-1 primal. Okay. But guys, that was an incredible series we had. I didn't really know what to expect. I really figured going in a domination, we'd see HeartBreakers just kind of take control and cruise to the 3-0 victory. Colin, kind of like what I said earlier, he didn't really expect a whole lot to come here or come out of this matchup as they hadn't really practiced. But you're really seeing the strength of this E-Girl Slayer squad. They can win Respawn. They can win Search. They looked very, very good. I also expect this Heartbreaker squad to come back and look very, very good too. They have a lot of talent on that team, and they're going to be a tough squad to play against moving through the season. But overall, guys, that is going to do it for me now. We have a couple more matches tonight. Let me go over and see here. At 10 o'clock Eastern, I will be covering FCats versus Nilex, and then at 10:45 Eastern, we will have Minnesota Snowflakes versus Exo Gaming on our B stream, as 50 Cal and Cryo will be taking that once again. Shout out to them. I appreciate them very much for helping out and casting over there. You'll see them there quite a bit this season, as they are a dynamic duo that I want to see just kind of crush it over there. So everyone that tuned in, thank you guys very much. Elliot, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. DMR, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. You guys are awesome. And we will see you here in, well, actually not very long at all. I think I'm actually just going to shut this off so we can upload this to the YouTube channel. But I'll be back with you in about 20, 25 minutes.